There's a empty soda bottle in there. Now he's got to get out. Told him there's a big hole right there. Nah, he's one of the best truck drivers I know, so I know he got it figured out. Get in there, get it, turn around, get that compaction for me a little bit. Definitely appreciate that. Doing good. He's gonna bring another load, but no, this stuff looks good right here. So this is one of the things that the Dozer guy wanted. He wanted it to have, you know, some of the rocks, some of that clay. That way it compacts down really, really good. And that's exactly what we want. So I can even come down here. So I already got my coffee. And just being able to come down and look and see. So obviously empty truck, right? I mean, it was pushing down the dirt more over on this side. So a lot of that, right, is where it's soft just because of the rain. So all that will be able to be scraped up and pushed down. But then you come down here and you see where I've already been working and moving dirt, and the truck hardly went down at all. You know, even though it's the back of the truck, but still, you think that this would be a lot softer than what it was. So far I'm happy with it. Once the Dozer guy gets here, then he'll get to pushing some more dirt around. So welcome back to the journey, friends. Actually, I forgot to say that. So yeah, I know you start doing like little catchphrases and stuff, and then you got to kind of keep rolling with it, right? So, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's a little overcast. It's a little, like, there's like a mist in the air. It's not raining. It's just a mist. May or may not have a little bit of rain today. We're definitely going to have rain tomorrow. So, there's definitely a squall going to be coming through. So, some high winds are expected. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that the remaining 2 tents that we have are getting anchored down really well and such. It's a very low probability of tornadoes. This is coming from Ryan Hall, y'all. So that's the person I love to watch the most, right, for our weather. So we do need to get like a little weather radar, or not radar, radio, like something that you can hand crank for power if needed. Because I used to have one. I might be able to ask Mom. Mom holds on to so much stuff, right? So who knows? She might even already have one, but this is the time of year that you definitely want to have some type of, you know, backup system, because, you know, I'll go to the National Weather Service to look at stuff, but if we don't have cell phone service because power is knocked out and the cell towers are out, you know, and obviously we don't have cable, we don't have, you know, TV, we use Netflix or Hulu or any of those things like that, and that's all internet based off of cell phone. So until we get our fiber, which we're still talking to them about fiber, so yeah, until that happens, you know, we don't really have a way of tracking weather without that other radio. So I want to look into getting one. So right now, today is the waiting game. And Doug went to go get another load of Phil. So we'll see him when he gets back. Mr. Doug is back for a second load. We'll get it dumped down over here best can. Yeah, anywhere right in here. So Doug, where all do you service at?
What?
Where all do you service? What counties?
Mainly here.
The Scott County?
Yeah.
All right. If you're looking for a dump man.
Oh, is that right? Where are they at?
So I'm recording for the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So I can get you some business.
Yeah. There's some business here in Scott County.
Yeah. All righty. It's a lot heavier now. Up she goes. Yeah, beautiful red dirt. Boom. I always loved that as a kid. My dad's a truck driver. He used to drive the transfer trucks. So it was the 10-wheel, and then basically you hauled a trailer, and the trailer would actually roll it into the inside of the main truck, and then get locked in, you go dump it. But that was always one of my favorite parts, was whenever he'd do that and it'd slam that tailgate shut. All right, let me get over here and pay the man. If I see off way in the distance, I spot the dozers. So we'll wait for him to get in and then see if he's fine with being on camera. All right, so he's getting back around over here. Basically going around the RV, so because bringing the truck in, right, the little cord that we have going across, we had to unplug it. And right now the girls and Gladys are watching a movie or watching a show, right? So he's like, yeah, I can go around the back, that's not a problem. He's gonna come through here and clear out some of the trees and stuff. So a lot of this, because even that other pile of dirt down there, gonna get that smoothed out and stuff. But yeah, good day for dozer work. service?
Usually just Scott.
Scott.
Yeah. Every drink now and again, I'll, if it's, you know, for a friend or something, I may run out to Scott and smash it down or something like that. Or down the pole.
Yeah, we have actually a few. There's a little bit of slope of the land right there, so he was trying to come in at an angle to dump.
Yeah, we don't turn him over.
Yeah, it is leaning pretty good, even right there where he was at.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
Almost 4 feet.
Wow. Doesn't look like it that much.
Uh-huh. Oh, 3 feet. Yeah. I think that's what I said it was the other day, about 3 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm at 1 foot 2 and I was at 4 foot right there.
Yeah, so I'm walking around with the laser level. That laser level from the pin over here. So I don't know if you can see it just off camera, but there's a red pin like right here, right? So that's the back left corner, and then down where I have the white pin, basically down here. 3 foot difference. 3 feet. That's how much it slopes down. So you're gonna try to get it as level as possible. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly level, because they can always add more blocks down on that other side. But yeah, that was whew. I was expecting it, you know, to be maybe 2 feet, but I was off by a foot. So we're gonna let them work. Dozer guy's all done. And yep, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to obviously check how much of this got recorded. Obviously, if you're watching up to this point, you already know, but I don't, because I just set it and forget it. I just let it go. But yeah, coming over here, so I don't know if you can tell, but basically from here to here it's fairly flat, but there is just a little bit of a belly, which I had 2 loads brought in. And so right now where it sits over here, this is actually where it needed to be, right? Because we were 3 feet, like I said, 3 foot lower on this side than it was on this side. And right now, right, obviously all this got worked. It will settle some, especially with rain coming and things, but there is a little bit of a belly right here in the center. And one of the things that we're still going to do is I still want to put down a thing of plastic, some of the 6 mil or thicker plastic, and then we're going to bring in a layer of rock, because right now this is a lot wider than what the actual house pad is supposed to be. And then we're going to actually bring in a thing of like the 1/2 inch crush or 1 inch crush, and then lay that on top of the plastic of the actual size of the house pad that we need. So, and we can spread that by hand if needed. Is it fun doing that? No, but yes. So yep, right here it looks really good. We like it. And then we actually had a little bit of more time, so he went that way and did some stuff over there that I'll go show you. But coming over here even off the back, right, because obviously you need the truck to be able to go down. So it's nice and slanted back here on the back. So this, we got to come in here and get it cleaned up with the roots and stuff and get this cleared out, because I do not want rain damaging this. So at some point we're gonna have to come in here and feather stuff out, feather out the sides. We'll get some more dirt in here, but yes, because the truck, which we're probably going to clear out some more trees and stuff, because the truck, whenever he comes in with the back half of the house, right, he's able to come up and then basically pull out here. Well, bringing in the front part, right, either we're gonna have to feather some of this out more or bring in more material for this side for him to build back out, or he can just come in and then just pull straight out, to go out that way. Should not be an issue. But to do that, I think, because we're wanting to clear out, right, this big cedar's going away, that cedar's going away, all those little trees right there are going away, right? So we can just come in and we can flush cut them, get all this vine and all this stuff cleared out, which, yeah, I could have always had him do that with the Dozer. These trees are small enough, but I don't know if you can see, but there's actually still fencing that's in there that we have not removed yet. So I didn't want him getting in there, with all that barbed wire and such, because that was just a cross fence, right, that came across the property, kind of back over where the chickens area is where it came across, right? So, but we'll get that cleaned up. We still got a lot of stuff over here that we got to clean up at some point. All a day's work, right? So we still got a few other things that we need to get cleaned up. I don't know if I still want to drop this tree or not. Obviously I don't have a chainsaw big enough right now currently to take that down, but I'm not too worried about it. But it would be a lot easier to take down before the house gets here, right? In any of these trees, like that one, I don't know. So we'll see. That one, pine, any of these other trees that we might want to get rid of. So I'll look into it. We still got time. So, but we're happy with the amount of progress that he was able to come in and do. Like I said, we're on a very tight budget, so definitely could not have done this with a box blade. But one of the things that is definitely happy about is that little mound that was right here and the hole for the tree. That's looks like there was never a tree there ever. And that this little mound right here is completely gone. So definitely happy about that. And coming over here, getting this packed in a lot more too, where this tree used to be, that stump. So now completely gone. And then coming over here, he was able to, because there was one area over here with the culvert that the water, whenever the water would come down off the hill, right, it all comes down through this little ditch right here, and then it comes into the culvert, and then also water comes down from the other side, which we still need to finish clearing out the side of the driveway, you know, getting a nice ditch established. At some other point we can have him come back out and do some stuff. But he was able to come over here and cut in this area, what we wanted to do, because we still plan on at some point, you know, having another feature over here. But for right now, we're just worried about water management. So got this cut in a lot more, that way water, as we get into rainy season, all the water will go to the pond and not go that way where the chickens and stuff are. So, and we still got, you know, more stuff that we want to do with leveling out, because right now this is very rough over here, you know, rocks and mounds and stuff. But we do plan on at some point still bringing a road in through this easement, the power line easement. So whenever we're ready to be doing that, all that will be taken care of whenever we're ready to do that project, right? So bridge first, road second. He also came over here because we've been wanting to have a little area here next to the pond that we can actually have like a little seating type area, and this is one of the areas we would like to do that. And there was a stump here that looked fairly rotten and just coming through, but like I said, he's got a pretty small dozer, right? So he's going to come through and he's able to knock off the top of it. All that was pretty rotten, but it still has some pretty fresh stuff underneath it. So there's still a stump there. We're gonna have to get a backhoe or a little excavator or something in here at some point, right, to get this stump out. And then we're gonna do a project right here, just like the stuff we've been doing over there. But anyway, don't know if you saw it as I was walking past, but I actually made a little project. I didn't record it, but I'll still show y'all, because as soon as Dad gets here, I'm gonna try to see if I can't get it up a hill, up the hill, and go install it where I want to sit this year for the rifle season. So let's get you flipped around and take a look. So I made myself a stand. So this is all metal from the chicken thing that we took apart, right, for the coop build. So a lot of the ladder that was on it, a lot of the framing, and then I actually took the seat off of Lil Mac, since Lil Mac is down. So yep, it's just a little lean-to seat. And then I got some, that's actually some California redwood that I have up there for a floor, but it's just, we'll lean up against the tree. I got a couple ratchet straps that, you know, we'll be able to attach it to the tree to get it nice and stable. But yeah, I'm pretty, you know, pretty happy with it. And then I have the other white seat that was on the tractor that I can re-bolt onto that metal frame. It just it's fairly heavy, right? I can always unbolt this and carry it up in stages if I need to, but I think we're just going to try to carry it the way that it is, or at least I'm going to try to. I think with Dad's help, we could probably even just drag it up the hill, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, so actually this is a couple days later. You see we got a mess because it's rained quite a bit, and still haven't gotten my tree stand up the hill yet. Maybe tomorrow. This should be cleared up by tomorrow, but I did want to come over here and just take a look, because you can see water's been coming down. We actually had like a little bit of a stream coming down that area right there, where I had that opened up. But so far, I mean, this looks pretty good. I mean, it's going to be soft to walk on. Obviously to be able to continue, driving on this, we're going to have to get a layer of rock, because the driveway, right? I mean, it's been a driveway for several years, but this has not, right? So we're still going to have to get at some point, from that driveway coming down, more rock, right? We're going to have to lay in some layers of rock to be able to keep this maintained as a driveway. Maybe start off with some of the bigger, like the 3-inch rock, and then drive on that for a little bit, and then let that sink in to get a nice base, and then come back in with the other same rock that I had up front, right, that they use all up and down the county road, but kind of same thing. Yeah, because this is getting really really soft in some spots. But even with having a little bit of the belly right here, it's not really, I mean, there's like a little bit of holding water right there, but so far it's doing really good. But this rain, it's very good to have the rain in here. That way, it let it soak in, let it help with the compaction. It obviously it'll dry. We can get over here, because I don't want to bring anything over here right now, but let it dry out some, and then we'll get it compacted down a little bit better and stuff. But I mean, just walking in here, you can already see, like, just walking, right, how my footprints, I'm just sinking into the mud, which is to be expected. See, that's to be expected, because this isn't fully compacted. But that's one of the reasons why we're trying to get this done early, before the wet season comes in, but also allowing the rain to help with compaction, to help with getting it settled. And then we're gonna have to play it by ear as it gets further into December time frame. As of right now, we haven't heard anything if the house is done yet or not. It's supposed to be, from the last we heard, is supposed to be done November 8th. So that's actually coming up on by the time you guys are watching this. Who knows? We might have already gotten a call to say, hey, the house is finished. If you guys want to come look at it. And then come December time frame, right? Because we're still getting all the stuff, because we only have so much per month that we're setting aside for the final deposit, along with funds coming from my mom for her portions. And then so once we get all those last little bits of funds coming in for that, then we'll go finish paying the deposit, and they can deliver it. And at that point, it's mainly just going to be weather. What is the weather going to be like? The truck driver did say that if it is going to be in the season of being wet, that he would rather wait until it froze, and if the ground is frozen, then he'll drive on it, right? He's fine with that. But whenever it's like a soupy mess like this, he's not going to be able to bring the houses in with how it is right now, right? So hopefully the weather will hold up for us, and we'll get a little bit of dry, you know, because I know that this is that time of year to where it's just going to be really, really wet. So we'll see how it goes. We're still waiting on the call from Mr. Doug for the other material for the rock and stuff that we want to put on top. And that will definitely help, right? Is once it dries out some to where he can get the truck in here, then we'll do that. We'll have him dump that over there, and we can always spread that by hand. That's not a, I mean, it's no fun, but it's not an issue. We can definitely do that. So we definitely thank you guys for following in on today's journey, helping us grow. Share us out, give us that thumbs up if you made it this far. Especially if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe down here. It'd be greatly appreciated as well. And then yeah, I think that's all we got for you for today. So check out this video we got right here. If you want to stick around a little bit longer, we have the whole year's playlist over on this side, and then icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. Go check it out, it's greatly appreciated. And last but not least, get out there, thank a veteran every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.